They've got to come back into it after a far from ideal start, and it's a similar pistol round on the T side for Rooster. Only one man buying Kevlar. Chelios gets that P250 drop to him, and 3 players buy absolutely nothing on the pistol round. We saw this come through on Nuke, where they were able to get the bomb plant and get the second round. Look at the aggression from Gump. He pushed all the way into Monster and has been traded because of it.
Oh, Gump, he's loving that one, that's for sure. Danger able to pull back a double kill. And be a man advantage in play here for the T side. Rooster off to a decent start in this pistol, but it's not done yet. They still have to do some hard, heavy lifting into the final few seconds. And there's only one player over towards A, and that is Blitz, who's actually gone in towards long. Chelios is just covering the connector peak. And the swing out, but Blitz, his position isn't going to pick up a lot of information, Hawkers. These rotations, they're going to be slow. He's going to start changing that up now, trying to see if he can spot some info out. He wants to get that info passed on as quickly as possible, because you never really want to be in this situation alone. You want some help, and finally he spots ahead. He has to call for those rotations up. The flashes are good, and Blitz hasn't been able to pick anything up, and he goes down. This is now looking all but locked in for Rooster.
Yeah, looks like they should be about to take this one. Even with a smoke and a kit, you can't really see X-Chiefs getting a sneaky defuse. Oh, nice shot from Soju. Maker with one of his own, and with the bomb planted at truck, this could actually get complicated.
With a kit as well, they got a smoke and a kit right now. So
oh no, you don't know where the bomb is.
Don't know where the bomb is. That's a big problem now. Chelios looking to peek. Defuse starting to come through. It's being stuck on the other side here. Soju's come off it. He thinks Dinge is going to peek into him, but Soju has to go once again onto the tap. Drawing Danger into the open, and Danger with the 4K. A huge pistol performance for him. And Rooster, they've got the good start in the Overpass.
Danger delivers towards the end of the round, left in a tough spot, but knew he could just swing at the end. Adjustment is good onto the player. He knew roughly where that man would be towards truck. And so even with Rooster not buying Kevlar on a couple of players, they are able to come out on top here in the pistol round. Got that early man advantage from the play towards B. They bring it back to A with the little utility they have, able to get the bomb down. It was a good effort from X-Chiefs on the retake. They landed some solid shots, but not good enough to win them the round. We have a technical pause here as the teams just make sure everything is 100% good to go, because this is the most important game of the qualifier for them. Winner goes through to DreamHack Open September, Oceania 2021.
I seen in chat they said Mac is lagging, but they always said was Mac lagging. I'm like, is that a new McDonald's meal, Hawker? Is that something I've never heard of? It's probably gonna be seen in Sweden. I didn't know it was down in Oceania. Yeah, actually, when you go to those fast food places in Denmark, they did actually have like a CSGO menu, and it was pretty cool during Copenhagen games. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a cool thing to see. Just how a world could be where esports is so prevalent. Because in Scandinavia, it is that sort of level, right? Like the countries aren't massive. Yeah. So esports is just so popular there. It's kind of just a known thing.
Well, the countries itself, I mean, they're absolutely huge. But yeah, when you look at we were at the bar one time as well in a hotel, and it was so cool knowing that we were just talking to the bartender, and he was just like, yeah, I used to play CS professionally. I used to play at LAN. It's like, this is crazy. Just the casual person at the bar at a hotel just play CS. It's really cool. It's awesome.
Yeah, it was a stark contrast to normally asking people, so do you know anything about esports? And
no.
This time he's like,
Fortnite?
It's a pro player. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always the worst when you have that same conversation every time with the taxi driver, and you have to explain, you know, you watch football, right? You know when you hear the commentators, yeah, that's what we do, but over video games. And they're like, okay, yeah. that's a job? Okay, no problem. All right, mate.
The funny thing to hear was that he basically told us that I think he said like it was his high school coach that he said wasn't very good. And he said it like it was just a normal thing. Like, oh yeah, my coach when I was at high school and I was just playing esports at high school, he wasn't that good, sadly. Yeah. So couldn't really improve fast enough.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. And obviously, I actually worked with a school a couple of months ago in Sweden who actually have an esports class, and they actually work with the teacher. One of the teachers is a CS fan, and he actually set up this team. And the school they have a school CSGO team, but they have like a PC room, prac area. Yeah, it was really cool to see that event. They played against a school from Latvia. It was awesome to see that, so hopefully more of that, please, in the Nordic region. But here we are, getting back into the action down under for this one. The internet issues have been resolved, and we're right into round number 2. Rooster up 1-0, and for X-Chiefs, it's 4 Eagles and a Scout.
Scout has already decided it wants to peek straight into mid. That nade is bang on. Chelios and Danny G both taking significant damage, and Humongous ready for the fight. And Danger didn't have his gun out, but he just about gets his gun out in time to keep himself alive.
And a Rooster with the an advantage at the moment. This could be Chelios looking to hold down water. Has been a little peek out into short that from the X-Chiefs players. But not really too much being found for them, but this blitz play, you know, you never check this angle, Hawker. You never look at where Blitz is standing when you're a T player going that way, but it doesn't matter. It looks like you're just going to commit to B anyway. And in doing so, they've had to walk through the tunnel into water, and Soldier's ready, so now they cancel that. They go up the monster play, jump from the smoke down. He shot as well, the flick up. Smoke down, and Soldier towards short, but that upgraded Khalil is making this happen.
Oh, Shipka tried to plant in the open, but he's been tagged from heaven. The Scout finishes the job, and X-Chiefs bounce right back into that second round. Deagles doing good work for them. Scout comes through at the end there. And this is giving me similar feelings to Nuke, where it was very much down to individuals to win a lot of these rounds. It was very much a game that was quite back and forth, and we would have some full spies going both ways. Now it's Rooster's turn to have to go for a full spy of their own, and similar to Nuke, they're in a position where they've got a force on the T side, and their chances aren't too good with the buy they have.
Ooh, Gump. Brilliant pick up onto Chelios. He's going to look for a second as well, and Gump has done that well. Trying to tap away at some of these weaker weapons. Oh, the USP's even going in for a little tap, but hasn't come out with the kill. And so X-Chiefs with the man advantage are just going to sit back up against these weaker pistols and hope that they don't lose too many more members. It's not really like they can afford to do so. You got to try and get that economy under wraps as early as possible.
Gump is still playing aggressive.
Yeah, this should work naturally. It'd be a little different if the spacing was slightly better there, because maybe they could tread him out quite quickly, but he's going to get a 4K.
On one hand, you want the ace here if you're Gump, but on the other hand, you are low on health, and maybe you should let your teammates do the heavy lifting to close the round and keep yourself alive. Oh, we might get it though. Ah, Danny G denies, but there's a player waiting. Humongous will get the extra bonus money with the SMG, and he should even get to save the rifle. So that works out all good. Gump taking that aggressive angle on mid, gets the early kills, then plays in from the long bathrooms, and now Rooster will have to go for an even lighter investment into this one.
You thought that was bad, it gets worse for Rooster. So X-Chiefs off to a pretty good start here in Overpass, especially after losing the pistol and then coming into this scenario. They need a good start, and they've got it, so it's time to keep it. Rooster don't have any resistance here at all, so Gump is going to have a field day once again. More picks over towards B. Has the first victim is Danger to the rifle of Maker. Trying to make this round quick, but once you go into the line stand like that, Alex, you get overrun even by the weakest of guns. And it was a Deagle waiting the other side of things. You don't want to walk into that. Now it's an M4 in the hands of Danny G. The best case scenario right now for Rooster is they make this expensive for the CTs, or they save that M4.
Now, that could be an option, but considering they're in a position where if they just lose one round, they should be able to buy AKs into the next, I think you can afford to just give this a go. Spudwrecker was spotted there towards bathrooms. Made some noise with his shot, and so Soju will start to stalk his prey. Maybe could have gone for the knife, but he's happy to get the kill with the Galil. And Danny G is just waiting to see if anyone will push him. But maybe he is just going to save. I don't hate it here, because it's only the $2,400 loss bonus. So Danny G specifically wouldn't have ideal money if he were to just go down and have to rebuy. So saving the M4 is probably better than what he could get if he did get the extra cash. And he will be fine. No one from X-Chiefs hunting. They want to keep their own economy strong. So not the worst outcome to the round for Rooster. We will get to see a proper gun round for them coming up. And so far, at the start of this game, X-Chiefs have been very comfortable leaving this A-sided setup weak. They've been happy to stack 4B in these early rounds. They've been happy to leave Gump playing solo aggressive towards A and really take liberties on that side of the map. So now that we're getting into the gun rounds, I'm interested to see whether they continue to keep that up or whether Gump will get some assistance. And it looks like he has got the AWP of Blitz to help him over on A.
They're taking some water control early, Rooster. They're throwing some of those Molotovs down into short, so they might start to spam war through the wood, but no one's come out worse for what. They don't want the tease, but they've got the kill. The swing out into short. Humongous, the first victim of the round.
Came so close to the kill too. Danger down to 18 health. Humongous was hoping his position was one that wouldn't be completely accounted for. You can understand why he would play that position, especially when they did that early nade damage. But wasn't able to react fast enough on the wide swing. Now Rooster will hang around this B bomb site where X-Chiefs are stacked right now. Got a fair few players waiting in position. Some counter utility on top of that. So if Rooster do decide to commit to the B site, there's a decent chance here that X-Chiefs can make this a competitive round.
Oh, Blitz. That might just come back to bite him a little bit later on, but as soon as I say that, one from Maker, the other from Blitz, and just like that is Rooster down a player. Shipka's making the play into A. There's only 25 seconds so in this round. It's not really like you can get back up here to the A side. You just got to try and hope Shipka can get in behind and start a flank, but even then that's going to be quite difficult. There isn't enough time to really do this for Rooster. They're going to start running it back up to A. There is a read here from X-Chiefs. A couple of players now starting to come up. They know it's going to be this A play. They just run forward. Shipka needed that kill. He needed to pick it up. And the bomb, it will go down. A 2 versus 3. And oh, Spudwrecker. Good headshot out towards the stairs. And another one. Spudwrecker just mauling them to pieces. And Chelios on the 4K. How have Rooster done that? How have they pulled that off?
So impressive from Chelios here, just showing us his individual ability with the quad kill on the round. Spudwrecker getting that bomb planted, forcing the fight into his bank. I was with you. I thought that once Shipka missed that opportunity, the round was going to slip through their fingers. He was in such a good spot. They didn't realize he was so far pushed up. He missed his mark, but his teammates make up for it. Massive round win for Rooster there, because now X-Chiefs are down to a questionable buy in this round. And if they were to lose this one, they'd be in real trouble. This is a switch in their setup, though. X-Chiefs are stacking much more heavily towards A in this round. Blitz is looking all the way into mid, and oh, the boost has been dismantled by Shipka.
Oh, lovely starts the round here for Rooster. Shipka has been pretty solid at being a nuisance. He's just either always in a good position or he's doing that. I think we're getting an early sign in this game that this is going to be another one of those close affairs here on Overpass. Only 6 rounds deep. It's been a very slow game. Rooster's T side has been rather methodical. Looks like this B play is about to come through. On the other side, he's waiting for the peek on out. He will get torn to pieces by Danger on the Galil, who makes that work. And another one to the B side. Oh, spotted. Chelios looking the wrong way. But you got to take every single opportunity given to you, otherwise you will get traded out. It didn't even end up being a trade because no kills coming through yet for X-Chiefs. They've got an M4, they've got an AWP, it's a save call for them. And that means the scoreline is once again even, 3-3. Rooster have figured out how they want to play this T side.
X-Chiefs took a bit of a risk in this round too, deciding to stack more heavily on that A side of the map. They put 3 players there, and so that meant eventually, when the B play came to pass, there was only the 1 CT in possession. So as soon as they trade him out, they can win the round pretty comfortably. Spudwrecker just making sure that that bomb is 100% safe for Rooster, and indeed it is. They will take a 3rd round and bring us back to an even scoreline. As for X-Chiefs, saving a couple of guns is good, but still not great, with the rest of the team having poor money. So it will mainly be down to those 2 saved rifles to try and find a way into this one.
Why have I never noticed the blue padlock on the gate?
I've noticed that before. Because I've talked about how there's like a ladder behind it and how the T's have clearly, instead of brought like a thing to break the padlock, they just for some reason brought a ladder and just climbed over the fence.
Well, they respect the property of the park.
Very
I like
kind
it.
of them.
They're about to blow it smithereens, but you know, at least they respect the padlock. There goes Blitz. He's actually gone aggressive into short. An advanced angle with Soju, and they've actually found 2 kills. Not only have they found 2 kills, but they found a bomb, and another one. This round is a non-starter for Rooster. This is a little strange.
Such a cool setup from X-Chiefs, though. Blitz is on the initial angle, and he's still going. He's got a triple on the round. Humongous going aggressive. They were push together here. Spudwrecker had so many players pushing him. Humongous, the man to finish the job. But yeah, that's a really cool setup from X-Chiefs. So they have the AWP holding the initial angle from Blitz, and then they have the boost not peeking up initially. It's just waiting for the AWP to pull the trigger. So as soon as the AWP lands that first shot, the boost comes up. Everyone on the T side is looking towards the AWP because they think they need to trade that man, and so they're not looking into the boost, and that allows Soju an easy kill with his rifle, gets them into a great position initially. I love that X-Chiefs had a little trick up their sleeve to make that round work.
Oh, the shot lands. But not enough damage for the kill. Soju lucky to be limping alive in this round. You know, get information where the AWP is, at least for the T's. And knowing where the AWP is can give away quite a bit of info. Rooster, luckily, have plenty of time, so... just playing it slow, going out in towards middle. They've actually pushed all the way into bathroom talker. Got a player up there already, Danny G, who was probably the most pivotal player over on Nuke for Rooster. He's so far up in the bathrooms, and that smoke is up right now, so Gump isn't going to get info. He has to be aware there's a possibility of a player in bathrooms, but I don't know if he's going to be so ready for how close they are right now. This has to be a good haul from X-Chiefs. They've got 2 players here on the A side.
Gump knows he needs to search for information here, but the information isn't coming his way. Finally, he finds it, but it costs him his life. Spudwrecker was waiting the whole time, and now Blitz, solo on this A site, has to hold. They're actually also taking fights on B. They're just killing everyone on either bomb site right now.
And now just Humongous left, trying to pick up the scraps. And Rooster, oh, they're gonna get a no-scope. Chelios just no-scopes him, gets styled on. Rooster with the answer back. They go from losing a round flawlessly and not getting a single kill to then following up with a 4-man alive round for Rooster straight up in the next one. It's a great response out of Rooster.
I like that Spudwrecker was just tasked with watching for that aggression too. I think too often teams will be fully focused on bathrooms there, and they'll be thinking about how they're going to push. But he's just making sure he watches the backside. He knows there is a very real chance someone could try and push around that side and get some information. As soon as you get that first kill, it causes a lot of chaos for the X-Chiefs. Again, they've got a trick up their sleeve to try and make this round work with the connector boost, but this time it's not looking too successful for them. Losing 2 players early in the round. The Deegs, unfortunately, unlikely to win from this point.
And for Rooster, it's about just making sure they limit these casualties. Only player they have to remove now is Maker, and they'll do that. Ship cut for the 5th round for Rooster. Really looking good on this T side. And I'm gonna say they look much better than that of X-Chiefs right now, because I don't think X-Chiefs are exactly playing the most sustainable approach, right? They're not giving us that inspiration or that confidence in them that this is going to be round wins on a consistent basis. You know, because we've seen that cool setup you talked about earlier into short on B. You can't really do that. You can't get away with that round after round. So you got to go into more of a standard system that's going to work out for them, and they haven't really cracked the code on that yet.
Yeah, if anything, the fact that they're winning rounds with tricky setups like that, and they're not winning really any other rounds once we've hit the rifles here, it is a real concern. Because we were expecting X-Chiefs to have a good ability to compete on an individual basis. And so far, that hasn't been the case. We haven't seen the level of individual performance we were expecting out of this X-Chiefs squad.
It's that same setup though. It's a variation of it. They've got that ult posted up into short again on B with Blitz. They've got rifle support alongside it with Humongous. They're gonna try and make this work again, but this time it gets shut down completely.
I think Blitz must have missed his first shot there, because I don't even know. Was he just not holding the angle? Because Danger was allowed to swing on Humongous and get that kill on the player. Maybe Blitz was the one who was trying to train his teammate.
Could have been looking at Con, perhaps, in the doorway, instead of vertically down. Oh, Soju, he's got to be a big anchor here. So looking to try and hold it. Haven't checked him. Stay back at Dice Box. No. Oh, no. Didn't work for a single kill. 5 stay alive for Rooster. The machine, the death machine, is really starting to come into play here. 6-4 up. X-Chiefs have got to do something about this quick. If this continues, Alex, we're going to see an 11-4 half.
You definitely get the feeling that Rooster are playing with confidence right now. I'm not confident enough to say 11-4 half. Apparently you are. But you could be right, honestly, with how this is playing out. I believe in X-Chiefs to win 1 or 2 more rounds at least, though. They've had some cool ideas in these sorts of rounds. Unfortunately, the Zeus is not effective at that sort of range. Gun will go down early. Connector control has been taken.
I like he's trying the Zeus at least, but yeah, this is going to be 7 rounds for Rooster. It's going to take their time, trying to be methodical. They don't want to lose a member at all yet again. Gun round, oh, Danny G, that's not clean at all. Blitz actually gets out of it with an AK. Now that's not bad. And he can start doing some damage. He can start dishing out some frags with that thing.
Fast response from Rooster, but Soju's just got aggressive on A, so they have all the information on the X-Chiefs side. That AK will get down to B in time. It's only the 1 rifle, but it's going to have a chance to have impact.
Well, Shipka's starting to charge through. He's the front man in the attack with the AK. And he peeks up, he spotted out Blitz. That's the AK down again. Oh, Shipka, that is huge. The double, the transfer down below. The quick switch out and Maker, he has to run away. We've scared him off. The AK into the next one. And that is going to be 7-4 on the board. I'll give you guys some inside info. Danny G was not happy with that early engagement at himself for being not able to take that kill. Apparently, though, X-Chiefs have said that he lagged a little bit. So, you know, at least he's got that.
I always appreciate when players of this level are aware of when they need to type in chat, I suck. Because obviously they don't suck. They're good players. But you obviously are not happy when you lose a fight like that. Hold yourself to high standards. Oh, Danger. Hunting down the last man. No AK saved today. Not in this round, at least. X-Chiefs will have to buy all of their rifles. And because of that, they're so mad that they lost that AK at the end there, Dinko. They've taken a timeout to control those emotions.
Oh, we need a timeout here. Just to try and calm things down. The X-Chiefs with the timeout itself. Although Chiefs really, like you said, it is pretty likely that they will roll into at least 1 more round, maybe 2 in this half, but it's not been the most solid affair for them. And now 4 rounds away from that 11-4 half are Rooster. We'll see if this timeout has delivered anything for the CT side. We'll see if any ideas are spurred in this one. We'll have weapons available to them. That AWP has actually got a decent spawn for a mid pick or connector. We'll see what Blitz decides to do with it. He is charging his way into mid, but he's stopped now around the bathrooms. Looks like he's just going to position himself towards Divider, but Rooster again, straight back into that short water control. Or at least attempted, but they've been held off by that molly.
It's nice that X-Chiefs throw this early util to try and stop the play because they only have 2 players here, but they're not going to be able to stop the aggression.
Oh, this is lovely from Rooster. Straight up play through monsters. A bit of a contact playmaker. Don't want to get 2. Oh, he nearly yokes away with a 3rd, but finally taken down by Spudwrecker. Look at Shipka. How many times has he been in behind them?
Too many.
He's got angry bananas on his gun.
How does Humongous know?
Big brain. Just a little check around, finds Shipka. That should have been a free kill right there for Rooster. The bomb's not planted yet. Finally, they'll start to do that. This was a brilliant round at the beginning for Rooster, but the XGs have found important kills.
No more noise made by Blitz on the drop down. Chalios, close quarters, AWP v AWP. If Blitz were to come back in this direction, but his teammate's gone down in the meantime. Chalios has a good position to play the bomb, and the time is ticking here. No kit.
No kit is a big problem. Chalios has just got to peek and try and take them down. He's got a good position. Oh, he's got a free kill as well. No way. He's just got no time. Chalios just leaves them. He gives them some mercy. And now he's looking to try and eliminate them from the round, but they do not want to cross into him. They know they need these guns. The AWP, it will stay alive in the next round, but my god, Alex, that was just ridiculous.
Chalios is just like watching a nature documentary at this point. Like, what's going on?
He's got the binoculars out.
Yeah.
Not an AWP.
Wow.
What are you doing?
And obviously tried to take those guns away at the end there because Rooster are so damn rich. They can afford to rebuy an AWP easily. Round 13, X-Chiefs with 2 saved weapons and some beaks alongside them. Blitz losing that AWP battle. Chelios this time decides, I want to fight. And it's a good call. He gets the early kill. Flash is solid, but Danger reacts in time for 1. Soju so low that the P250 can finish the job. And maybe this is going to be a full half Dinko with how this is going. Nice shipped up.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little extreme right now for the X-Chiefs.
Extreme Counter-Strike.
Extreme Counter-Strike.
What would that look like?
Dude, I don't know. Californian?
I guess. Get it in the X Games.
Well, it's time for a break. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take a little break because we got a big tech issue coming. It's going to be an extended pause. And hopefully we can get back into the action as quickly as possible because this one's heating up. Well, thank you guys for waiting. We have got some of the tech issues sorted, and we're right back into play. 9-4 here for Rooster. If you're just tuning in, you're wondering what's going on, we are currently here at the DreamHack Open 46 qualifier, the closed qualifier for the Oceanic region. And this might just be the final map with how Rooster are playing. They're looking to try and grab that final spot. Looking good in this first half.
Looking good for Rooster right now. They will be happy with how this game is going for them. Ex-Chiefs need to make sure they can get 1 or 2 more rounds at the half here. And we're already seeing some struggles early. Danger's just found 2 kills out towards B short. He stopped the aggression from the CTs. It's another round where Rooster looks set to win it quite comfortably.
It's going to be a rotation from Maker coming back up towards A, but it's Chelios who's gone down into Khan. A good kill on the camp. Now the attack up into the A site. They're going to be running the bomb all the way through to the A bomb site. 10 rounds surely locked in at this point, and Maker, he's in a decent spot, and that's the bomb down. He's going to look for a second here. Maker might just cause a few problems they weren't anticipating. But Danger about to walk into another CT as well. That's going to be an easy kill for Soju. Couple of frags now being delivered for the Ex-Chiefs, and the flank is again delivering kills. It's just the flank though now. Soju in a 1v2. Bomb does go down the middle of the site. He's going to throw that incendiary over in towards the bomb site, trying to limit some of these positions. That's got a smoke, flash, and defuse kit, so time is certainly a factor that he can worry less about. And Shipka, he is going to sit behind Dicebox. Soju increasingly getting closer, but it's the double peak. Impossible to win that. In the end, it's actually quite impressive the Ex-Chiefs get it into the 2v1. But 10-4 for Roosters. We head into the last round of the first half. Hoka, I made a bold assumption, or a bold statement, should I say, that it was going to be 11-4 a couple of rounds ago. And, well, it's looking likely that's going to happen.
The fact that you're having to say it was pretty impressive that Ex-Chiefs at least made that round kind of close just goes to show how unfortunate this half has been for them, and the expectations have just gone down so significantly as this half has gone on. Rooster have been way too good for them. Just so many early fights going against them. I like this setup from Ex-Chiefs though. They're taking a risk, stacking 3 on A for the early aggression. Huge information taken early for them, and now they've got to rotate back to B in time for a push, which will surely be coming through.
And it has just been shut down immediately. Why have I done this to myself? The caster's curse. The 11-4 half looks like it's up in the air right now. Rooster are down a player. Luckily, they have found that kill back. Shipka always somewhere that he's trying to cause problems in behind, but he's now alone in a 1 versus 4. Ex-Chiefs have done it, Alex. They've stopped that 11-4 half most likely here.
Holding, but they all swing him at the same time. 5 rounds at the half for Ex-Chiefs, but still more work to be done. Join us after the break to see if they can come back.
You'd make me high. Fuck, I'm so high. I wanna kiss your thigh. I love your groove. The way you move, you gotta choose if you want a boy or a man who's smooth. I see you smile, don't be so shy. Let's give it a try. I'm not that kind of guy. Let's play a game, forget about names. This is my number, let's play. Only if you call me tonight, I swear I'll make you feel alright. Nothing lasts forever, let's just be together. Girl, if you call me tonight, I'm waiting with the candlelight. Nothing lasts forever, so let's just be together. Baby, you can call me tonight. Baby, you can call me tonight. Everything will be alright. Only if you call me tonight. Call me tonight. It's 2 a.m. Still waiting, girl. The wine is open. You gotta make a choice. This could be the night. I don't bite. You still have my number. Come on, girl. Only if you call me tonight. I swear I'll make you feel alright. Nothing lasts forever. Let's just be together. if you call me tonight. I'm waiting with the candlelight. Nothing lasts forever, so let's just be together. Baby, you can call me tonight. Baby, you can call me tonight. Call me tonight. Everything will be alright. Only if you call me tonight. Give it a try. Give it a try. Come on, girl, let's give it a try. Give it a try. Give it a try. Come on, girl, let's give it a. Baby, you can call me tonight. Baby, you can call me tonight. Everything will be alright. Only if you call me tonight. Call me tonight.
A 10-5 half for Rooster as they look to try and take the series 2-0. A spot at DreamHack Open, 46 on the line, $30,000 that event has right now in the prize pool. So a lot on the line here for Roosters to try and close out Overpass. X-Chiefs charging back up middle into the pistol, looking to apply some pressure in towards bathrooms.
Fast pace. They are about to take some fights onto the A-bomb site, and Blitz able to get the initial kill. CT flashes at the ready, and Shipka trying to fight his way out of this one, but there's only so much one man can do. He needs his teammates to come through in this 2-on-3. Maker making a move towards Dumpster, trying to fully control this bomb site so that they can get that bomb down safely. Rooster continue to sit back, but it's the fake plant to try and force the fights, and Spud Wrecker gets run down. They may just go back to B now. They know that danger's on short. That bomb has clear passage to the B-bomb site.
And they're running on down. It'll be Soju, the man that'll confirm the bomb plant. Danger does not have a kit, nor does he have utility for this retake.
And the plant for heaven sucks for him. So hard to
Everything
deal
that
with
could
that.
go wrong has gone wrong here for Danger. It has been a good turnaround in the last 2 rounds here for the X-Chiefs. They won the previous, just out of the half. And now the pistol. They put 2 together. They can just close it in this 2v1. Oh, good shot as well. Danger's on 5 HP, but he's starting to turn this into a winnable situation. He's going to tap the ball and trying to pull Soju into the peak, and a good shoulder bit. That's well done there from Soju. Once again, Danger's going to tap it, but no more time for the round win here. He has to run away. The Soju, I don't know how he didn't get the kill, but finally he does. Danger eventually goes down, and it's 6 rounds now for X-Chiefs. They won the pistol in the second half.
Soju ends up dying to the bomb just because he couldn't hit that body shot that he was desperately searching for. I always find that, Dinko. Whenever I get the dink with the Glock, for some reason, the one body shot afterwards is just the hardest shot to land, even though it shouldn't be. I feel Soju's pain there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the shots that look easy are just the most difficult. In particular, the behind the head USP shot, right? That's just awful to try and hit sometimes.
It's so rare nowadays not to see an investment into this second round. We were casting some EU CS yesterday. Almost every round had a second round force, but Rooster are happy to take the save, and they're actually getting some kills with these default pistols.
Yeah, I think at this point, Rooster are going to be very happy about this. This was no investment, and now suddenly an AK, and a 3 versus 3. Even if they don't win this round, the damage they are capable of inflicting at this point is something that X-Chiefs do not want to encounter. They're going to hold down the site for the meantime, X-Chiefs. Their post-plant should be good enough to hold. Only piece of utility being used up. Soju with the first kill, Maker with the follow-up, and Danny G saving an AK. That's not bad at all. And I like that Rooster went for the eco here. I think it's important to do that because they have rounds to play with. They don't want to enter into that war of attrition where they're just constantly force buying and trying to break the other economy. And It's a little harder to do that, especially on that CT side. So they know they've got rounds to play with, so better to just try and get the money into the bank as early as possible and get that utility and weaponry out. And this saved AK is certainly going to help matters coming into this round.
Also a really smart way of approaching that retake there. I think they did exactly what they needed to do. They gave the AK over to Danny G specifically because he had the flashbang. So he hangs back, throws the flash for his teammates. If they get kills towards the site, then the AK may commit and try to win the round. But as soon as his teammates go down, even though X-Chief's got a kill while blind, he can just go ahead and save and realize there's no chance. So I love the way they played that. They gave themselves a chance to win the round, and they gave themselves the best chance to save the AK, which they do. Now Rooster have got the buy on the cards. Early nade damage onto Spudwrecker. X-Chiefs all stacked around this B bomb site. Looks likely to be a full commitment, but if it is, there are 4 CTs down on B, including the AWP of Chalios. They would be running into a brick wall if they committed to the B play. Thankfully, they will go back.
And they are going to try and finish on this A site by the looks of things. And Rooster's rotate will have to be solid.
They must rotate soon here, right? Yeah, Chalios has got the monster info.
They can't just stay down here. Especially with the limited utility, you have to put up a good fight on the initial hold once that execute starts to come in. And now you've got 3 players on the A site. A re-smoke into bathrooms. Is there a gap on the front of that? I don't think you feel comfortable walking through it anyway, so you're going to take the safe avenue of approach. Starting to walk up into the site. They need the kills here. Humongous has found one. He's found a double maker on the follow-up. And now it's just Spudwrecker and Chelios in the 2 versus 5. Now Molotov starting to burn away at the feet of Blitz, but they've done it. They pulled this round back. It's now 8 on the board for the X-Chiefs, and that first gun round does not go in favor of Rooster. It's not been the best start in the second half at all. They haven't started off where they left off.
I'm not sure if it was just fantastic flash work from X-Chiefs or if Rooster hadn't communicated how they wanted to set up there, because they let that player push way too far onto the site. And I assumed it was going to be the truck players taking that initial fight, and then the player behind the default box could work off that. But instead, the player behind the default box was watching long, and he just got flanked from the side, which seemed like it was impossible there from his perspective. But he goes down. Humongous gets way too deep into the bomb site, able to find those 2 entries. It's been a bit of a quieter map for Humongous, but I would expect that to start to change. Here on this T side, he's been very active for X-Chiefs so far in this series. Rooster still able to subsidize some weapons into this round, though. Chelios keeping that up. Got some reasonable weapons across the board, and X-Chiefs all over on the B side of the map early again. This time they may be rushing.
And X-Chiefs are charging through Monster. 1 kill for Humongous. Ship able to find one as Sujo goes down in play, and Danger in pit is much better here for Rooster. The initial hold is strong, and Danger is the man. And has got himself a double kill. Gump and Blitz. They've got a lot of work to do as they head into the danger zone.
Oh. Ooh. Danger getting another kill. Danny G finishing off the round. Nice dink on that tight angle there to help set up that frag. And a Rooster finally finding their first CT round. Nice denial of the fast play. That's a round where X-Chiefs feel comfortable enough to switch things up, though, and go for a fast play. They had enough money in the bank that even if they lost it, they would be able to continue to buy. And that is what they will be relying on here. AK's out again. We may just see them go back to a slower play. Or maybe not. Yeah, again, X-Chiefs put everyone over towards B early.
X-Chiefs are they just going to go with this? It looks like they're just going to pop straight out Monster. Danny G and Danger, they've taken 2 kills. Again, it's a shutdown. It's a mauling. They run it again, thinking they could get through this time. And in the end, X-Chiefs is even more convincing from Rooster. That is horrible for X-Chiefs, and they've got no money now. They didn't get a bomb plant there. They didn't really do anything. So 12 rounds to it. This is looking good for Rooster. 4 rounds away for victory. This should be a round on the board. So we're really looking at 3 needed for Rooster to take a spot at DreamHack Open.
And it looked like X-Chiefs were relying on just the flash pop play into B. And you're relying heavily on the flash to do a lot of the heavy lifting at that point, because if it doesn't, the CTs are going to be able to know you're coming and they can adjust accordingly and be very ready for those fights. And it seemed like Rooster had that CT smoke up ahead of time towards barrels, which made it difficult to breach them. And the pistols in this round never really had a chance, but their chance was made even slimmer by that absolute shutdown.
And now we are at that point, 3 rounds away. Incredibly important gun round coming up for X-Chiefs, because if they lose this, Alex, we're starting to look at a situation that almost looks insurmountable. And we look at X-Chiefs, they don't have much money in the bank, right? This is the full investment that needs to happen. If they lose this round, their money is going to be in the bin. Rooster likely are going to be on map point, series point. X-Chiefs have got to do it here.
Taking a slower start to this round after the fast-paced plays didn't pay off previously. Flashes were thrown into B as a bit of a fake, but with Rooster pushing into B short, they know it's not the B play. So Chelios looks back up towards A and gets a freebie with the AWP. Now he's going to fall back, but Rooster have to rotate up to A. There's no one there.
Yeah, where's the rotation? Oh no. They just stuck around on B. And that's not going to work out for them at all. They thought it was going to be another B play, but X-Chiefs have gone over A. And they've taken the only player there. They've taken Shipka down without much of a fight. And like you said, nades available for the retake. They're going to chuck them on in, but minimal damage up until that final one connected onto Humongous. It drops him down to 60. Zinedari going to try and clear out this Optimus. They're going to try and force the fight. Oh, really well played there from Chelios to get that kill. Forces Gump into his crosshair with the fire. Smokers in the front bathrooms instead of the bomb. Now Chelios is looking to try and just peek the wide angle. Blitz has found a headshot. Blitz is doubled up, but finally taken out of the round. And Rooster pull off the retake. They pull off round 14. At least the bomb plant does come through for X-Chiefs, so that's going to secure money for the next round. But once again, we're in that scenario. Well, they'll just get the AKs out. They'll just about get that buy with the Kevlar. But they are going to be missing a few pieces of utility.
Rooster making the most of that utility to put them on the front foot on the retake. Getting that early kill is so valuable for them, because then they know the site is clear. They only have to be concerned about long and bathrooms. And when they have so many players alive there on the CT side, 4 CTs retaking, that puts them in a really nice position. And now we've got some mid-aggression. It's Chelios in connector who has to be ready, though. He's good for the first. That AWP could be in trouble as he goes back for more, but he's made it at 3K. Finally, they find him, but that is way too much damage.
And Humongous with a kill on Danny G. X-Chiefs are down to just 2 players. Well, they are pulling this one back at least. Chelios has done a ridiculous deed for his team at the beginning of this one. And Blitz is going to have to pick up the scraps. He's doing that. It's a kill in towards Longship. Yet again going down without a single kill on the hold. And that once again forces Rooster to go for this A retake. Low HP on Humongous. You don't feel comfortable in this position, but the read of the connector flank has put it all onto Spudwrecker. He has been one of the quieter players in the team, but he's found the bomb. He's turned it into the 1v1. Blitz versus Spudwrecker. This is for map and series point.
Blitz feels safe enough to plant the bomb, but it's going to be hard to get off the default position. Spudwrecker sneaking around the side, and Blitz is still looking at Dumpster, but he looks back at just the right time. Spudwrecker strays into the open, looking the other way. Blitz gets the right read at the right time to give X-Chiefs a round that they really needed.
14-9 on the board. X-Chiefs are still in this game now, Hawker. They can still pull this right back. Look at the money here for Rooster. Gone for a FAMAS on Spudwrecker. The rest on AUGs. You don't see this many AUGs. So you still see the AUG in play, but 3 AUGs picked up over the M4s. They're feeling the AUG right now. Chelios, he thought he had done enough to get the map point in the previous round. Obviously not the case. He's going to have to do more.
Overpass is definitely one of the maps where I would say the Org can be pretty viable. I think Train was the one where everyone used to say, yeah, it could be very good on Train with those long-range angles on the A side of the map.
I miss me some
Overpass
Train.
is somewhat similar. Oh, Danny G. They have no clue.
He's got a kill. He's got a kill out of it. He had absolutely no idea. They thought that would have been clear because his teammates got down connector. So Soju, can't blame him. Luckily, his teammates get that trade kill pretty quickly. So Danny G is not allowed to fall back with the reward. But look at this from Rooster. I'm loving the proactiveness. They pushed all the way through Monster.
That's a lot of information. They'll start to wrap around short. There is still one man there, and Gump is actually pushed up on short, so they may not fully clear him.
In the end, it will be humongous that goes down. Gump has traded it out, though. And Spudbreaker, surely he picks this up. Surely, but they're going to run back. Oh, no, they're not going to be ready for this. They're not going to be ready for Spudbreaker, but he has got a FAMAS. It's a Spud gun. And it's gone down. A 2 versus 2, 23 seconds left. They've crossed into the bomb site, and now they look for the plant. Chelios and Shipka in the retake attempt. Will it be map point, or will X-Chiefs get themselves another? Will they post double figures in this 2 versus 2? They've only got one flash of this post plant, but for Rooster, it's just one smoke for the retake. Gump is doing so much in this round. He should have died long ago, but he's still here, still fragging. And that smoke is going to go onto the bomb, but Chelios, surely he doesn't come away with the defuse. They're spamming, they're missing. Chelios on the defuse, just about taken out of the round. That was milliseconds away from being the completed defuse.
Gump pushed all the way down in towards heaven. He pushed all the way around for that flank, so Chelios realized, if I just smoke the bomb, there's only one man that can spam me straight away. He decides that is a risk he's willing to take, and it's nearly a risk that pays off for him. Definitely can't blame him for giving that a go, considering how close he came. But eventually, X-Chiefs landed the shots they needed. And now Rooster's money has finally been sent back down. Danny G taking early damage from the nade. X-Chiefs have definitely stepped up to make sure this is still a close map. Humongous especially has really started to show up here on the T side, which is a real positive sign. He's definitely a player we need to see performing for X-Chiefs to be at their best. And they are finally finding some form now. This round is a foregone conclusion at this point.
Yeah, this is definitely starting to heat up into a real comeback. Rooster are looking for 2 more, but X-Chiefs keep denying them. And this round, absolutely no shot in it for Rooster. It's clean for the Chiefs, which gives them, or the X-Chiefs, it gives them money on the board. So they will have some reserve cash. Even if they are to lose this round, they'll be able to buy for the next one. So we won't be looking at a scenario where Rooster get map point and immediately X-Chiefs down to low buy. There will always be a fight. So they're giving themselves these opportunities to stay afloat and really make this comeback doable. Even if they lose one, they'll still have a shot to pull it back to OT. X-Chiefs are in this game now, Hawker. They weren't for a long time, but they're in it now.
Got to keep going though. Can't afford many slip-ups at this point. And if they do slip up, they need to make sure it doesn't cost them the round. Boost from Chelios will make some information go the way of Rooster. They haven't spotted much towards B early, and now they're pushing through Monster. So this will be some fantastic info for Rooster early. They will know that X-Chiefs are currently on the A side of the map, and because of that, they've stacked 3 CTs here.
Oh, Gump, a good headshot. Danny G's down, but Chelios can often be the difference maker when called upon. The full execute in towards the site from Rooster, and Chelios is going to die behind the smokes. Yet again, Shipka, unfortunately not getting anything on that initial A-hold, and that is going to cost them quite a bit of ground. X-Chiefs have lost, should I say, 1 player, but Rooster have lost everything else, right? They've lost 2, they've lost all the map control, and it looks like they've lost the round. They're going to be conceding this one. They need guns for the next round here. X-Chiefs are finding a lot of success with these A executes, Holker.
I'm not sure if Rooster were entirely on the same page there either with Shipka and Chelios. Looked like Chelios was instantly making that decision that he was going to fall back and play behind the smokes and potentially play for retake, while Shipka was still fighting aggressively for the site control. And when you do that, if you lose the fight, you're going to put your team in a tough position in the round. It's a shame for Rooster. I think if they rotated up slightly sooner, they might have been able to set up in a way where they could work off of Danny G's position a bit better. But because XG was slightly too quick for them, they couldn't help Danny G. He went down early. Chelios knew he had to take some initiative to keep them in the round. He got that frag back. I like that he tried to smoke the molly too, to confuse XG slightly, to maybe make them think that there was still a player in that smoke. But once you go down to the 3v4, they decide they can't win the round, and so they save some guns for the next. Still a half investment though. Couple of Deegs in play, but definitely a round where Rooster could be competitive.
Blitz. He's got the kill. Chelios keeps trying to be this difference-making player. He's trying to put the mantle on himself, and he's so often successful, but this time around, Blitz has his number. 14 to 12. Round 27 off to a slow start here for Rooster. Danger has been an absolute beast, but he's taken significant damage there, so his output with the rest of the round is unlikely to be that impactful, but actually the AWP goes into his hands, so maybe he can get something out here. It's going to be this B hit, and there's plenty of players here for the defense. At least there was. They're starting to back off. They're starting to leave B. Looks like the save call's coming through for Rooster. They're going to get out of there. There's left one player down there on his own. Inside of the B site, that's going to be the M4 of Shipka. He gets one, and actually going to come back down into B. Full execute up though, and that smoke, that's going to get rid of the opportunity for the AWP.
It was unfortunate timing for Rooster there not to spot those players sneaking out Monster. Initially, they had players looking that way. They've got the boost back, though. That gives them the man advantage ahead of this retake.
No kit. They still have to move very quickly, and only one flash. Oh, Danger, you beast! A third kill. He's now looking for 30. Humongous is the only player between them. They have to know where he is now with that kill. They're going to get onto the bomb. Danger's going to hold the peek out from short, trying to pull them into the open. Danger has the angle. Danger has 30, a 4K, and map point for Rooster. Danger with an unbelievable round. He did most of the damage on 13 HP.
So impressive. And this is a big reason why we're saying that Rooster have exceeded our expectations here today, because we haven't seen performances of this level from really any of their players up until this point. And here today, their players have stepped up, have really found their form. Danger up to 30 frags, as you said. Chelios has always been a consistent star for this team, but having someone like Danger exceed our expectations so heavily is so impressive here for Rooster today, and it might be what leads them to victory in the series. One more is all they need for their spot at the main event. Oh, Chelios' ult was on long, but it's just moved away. Now Danny G is alone, sitting behind that tree. Fully committed, he has to fight.
He has to get at least one. If he doesn't get one, then it's a nightmare, but luckily he does. He gets that one pick. If it goes down without anything, then it's a disaster. But the fact he gets one kill, he gets all that info. His teammates can start to posture and get ready for it.
Yeah, that's important. Getting that early info means there is backup for the AWP. Chelios taking an initial angle, took a shot, but didn't get the kill he was looking for. He's still hanging around in the bathrooms. Finally decides it's time to fall back and play with his teammate on the site. They need to be on the same page this time.
Yeah.
Remember last time, one of them stuck around, one of them played retake. Looks like Shipka's gone aggressive, so they'll be fighting for that A site.
Well, Chelios actually left him there alone. He's gone elsewhere. Oh no, poor Shipka. He's not getting anything surely at this point. He's alone in the world. He is gonna go down easy. Soju makes it work on him, and Chelios, this a-hole, they don't have a great dynamic right now between these two players. Really doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense. You know, you can't send him in the bathrooms and then just leave him there. You can't do that. You're just gonna, he's gonna get traded out, and you're just gonna lose the map. there's no way you can do that. But oh well.
The thought process there has to be for Rooster that Shipka's pushed up, and so we think we've spotted enough info to think this isn't the A play, because he would have been able to see briefly into the bathrooms, but I don't think he's pushed far enough to confidently say this isn't an A play. If he pushes a bit further, then you can understand the rotate away.
Yeah, he wasn't even in bathrooms. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It was on the outside. You got no info there. Strange, but Rooster are gonna have to fight again. It's not done yet. X-Chiefs are still on this comeback, and this is what I was saying a little bit earlier on. Because X-Chiefs got themselves that money into the bank account, even though they will lose a round that puts them down to map point, the fact that they built up some cash means that, yes, okay, they're down map point, but they still have weapons to keep going and try and fight to overtime. And now they're only 2 rounds away from overtime. And if they break this bye for Rooster, overtime is the most likely scenario. That's not a good nade.
No. And it's not the way you
How
get rid of your nade.
that?
How did you for a flash? And maybe it bounced back off the fence at spawn or something. I don't know. That's all I
Hit the blue padlock.
Oh, Danny G's got one, but he's got traded by all those players that are pushed into connector. Speaking of pushes, though, Chalios is playing in party right now, so he can peer into mid, and he's just got a fast shot. Now has to look back to connector, though. The jiggle peaks baiting out the shot. Chalios somehow running away to long, but finally Humongous finds him, and Soju has a clear path to this A-bomb site.
Yeah, I wonder if almost it was worth just committing down and trying to take that connector kill. Chalios, it's very unlikely you get away with your life there. He does well to get at least one. This bomb's going back B. Spud Wrecker needs this kill. If he gets this pick, he can still be a nuisance from the other side of B, and he will get the pick. Now he's got to realize they're coming down to B. He's got to call that to his teammates, and now they can make the rotation. This retake has the man advantage, Hawker.
Kits in play and some utility to work with, and with Spud Wrecker being on B short, he can take away the best post-plant position, so X-Chiefs get aggressive. Maker will hit the deck. It's Rooster who take the win, 16-13, the 2-0, and the spot at the main event.
They're going to DreamHack Open. We're taking a short break. We'll be back to break this one down in just a little bit.